In 2020, I went to the Indian National Rally Championship. In 2021, we were by the track at the Racing Championship, and this year I'm here with the Petronas TVS Racing team at Supercross, and I have to say that this is definitely the most entertaining event. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Rohit, you know me here as Toll-Free Traveler, and today's video is kind of special. A few months ago, I had the privilege to witness the launch of a crucial partnership for Indian motorsports. The coming together of Petronas and TVS Racing to create the Petronas TVS Racing team. They've partnered across formats for rally, for track racing and supercross. That is what I'm here for today in Coimbatore, to witness round 3 of the National Supercross Championship. Supercross itself is something that I myself have never seen before, and maybe some of you haven't. It really is sort of like the IPL of motor racing. It is adrenaline pumping, short format, really entertaining, and this is my first experience of watching all of this action. In the very first SX1 race, the Petronas TVS Racing team really stamped their authority. They got a 1-2-3, some crazy racing. This track is very, very different from anything that I've seen before. One of the unique things on the course today, where I'm standing in the middle of the course, is that there is this thing that they call the Joker lane. Basically, the Joker lane is a faster section. It's an alternate to the slower lane, the main racetrack over here. And every rider is allowed to use it only once. So you can choose when during your 5-lap or 8-lap race you want to use it. It'll give you an advantage, but you can use it only once and you can't never use it. So you have to use it at least once, but you can't use it more than once. And depending on how you use it strategically, it can give you an advantage during the race.
For this Supercross event, Petronas TVS Racing team participates in 2 categories. One is the Group A category, where we use our TR300X, and then it's the Group C category, where we have our Apache 200, modified form of Apache 200. The name given to it is the TR200X. So this frame is chopped off from the back, because since we don't need that weight at this kind of tracks and this kind of jumps and all, we don't need that weight, so it has been chopped off from the end. Then comes to the engine. It is from RTR 200. A little modification, little tuning has been done to cope up with the performance what we have seen in Supercross event.
One of the unique things about a Supercross event is it can actually go anywhere, because basically they take an arena, in this case it's an open ground, and then the dirt is brought in and the track is created on location over here. You have a series of jumps and like hairpin turns, sand gets kicked up as they slide into the turn and then they power out of the turn. It's beautiful to watch, everybody climbing up the bank and coming, the bikes piling up. Lots of action, which is probably why you have a lot of spectators, which is something that I'm really happy to see, because Indian motorsport, one of the challenges is that a lot of it, nobody comes to watch. But here you've got a compere, you've got music, you've got a party vibe, and a whole bunch of races happening in quick succession. Coming up to the last race for today, the SX1 Moto2 category. You can see the riders lining up there behind me. There are 4 riders from Petronas TVS Racing team on the TR300X for this race. The last time they were out on the track, they got a 1-2-3. So let's see whether they can do that again in this last race for today. So the last race for today just got completed, and the Petronas TVS Racing team dominated again with a 1-2-3-4 in the SX1 Moto2 category. This has been such a exhilarating day. I mean, just watching these guys ride, they're so skilled, they're so talented, and they're complete daredevils. This event is really entertaining as well. Sometimes when it happens in other parts of the country, you also have like motocross riders showcasing stunts and stuff like that. That didn't happen here today. There were a few young kids who rode around. Overall, a really entertaining event, a really thrilling day. Few hours, it just takes about 4 to 5 hours for the whole event to get done. And this does happen in different parts of the country. I'll try to find out how you can find the calendar of events, because that's not something that I've seen before. But it happens in Pune, it's happened in Bangalore, it's happened in Coimbatore. So it happens in different parts of the country, and if Supercross is ever coming to your side of the world, make sure to go catch it. It is definitely worth it, and cheer for Team Petronas TVS Racing.